Why spiritual awakening happens. Spiritual awakening is often portrayed as a moment of profound clarity and enlightenment, but the truth is, it's a process far more complex and deep. It's not something we consciously choose, and it doesn't always happen when we expect it. But why does it happen? What triggers this deep transformation in a person's life? And why does it sometimes feel like the universe itself has stepped in to shake us awake? In this video, we're going to explore the reasons behind spiritual awakening and why this powerful transformation happens to so many people when they least expect it. 1. A call from the soul. At the core of every spiritual awakening is the soul's yearning for truth. Over the course of our lives, we build up layers, expectations, fears, societal pressures, and ego-based identities that cover our true essence. Spiritual awakening happens when the soul can no longer tolerate this separation from its true nature. It's like a deep internal calling that says, it's time to remember who you really are. This call is often subtle at first. It might feel like an inner restlessness, a sense that there's something more to life than the daily grind. Or it might be more intense, like a strong dissatisfaction with the roles you've taken on, the people around you, or even the goals you once thought were important. This inner yearning is the soul's way of pulling you back to your true path, where your life aligns with your deeper purpose. 2. Life shifts and crises. One of the most common triggers for spiritual awakening is a life crisis. This could be the loss of a loved one, the end of a significant relationship, a major health challenge, or a career shift that shakes your sense of stability. When life as you know it crumbles, you're forced to question everything. The things you once depended on for your sense of self and security are no longer there, leaving you vulnerable and open. In these moments of vulnerability, spiritual awakening often begins. When the familiar is stripped away, it creates space for something new. The breakdown of old structures, whether emotional, mental, or physical, acts as a catalyst for awakening, pushing you to look within for answers and to find a deeper meaning in life beyond the surface level. 3. The push to let go of the ego. The ego is a necessary part of the human experience. It helps us navigate the world, create boundaries, and form an identity. However, the ego also keeps us stuck in a limited version of reality. It thrives on control, separation, and the idea that we are separate from others, from nature, and even from our own spiritual essence. Spiritual awakening happens when the ego's hold on us weakens. This can happen gradually through a series of realizations, or suddenly in a profound moment of insight. As the ego starts to lose its grip, you begin to experience life differently. The separateness you once felt starts to dissolve, and you start to see the interconnectedness of everything. It's as if a veil has been lifted, and you can finally perceive the truth that's been hidden beneath the layers of egoic thinking. 4. A shift in consciousness. One of the most powerful aspects of spiritual awakening is the shift in consciousness that accompanies it. Before awakening, we often operate from a limited state of awareness. We are caught up in the mind, constantly thinking, planning, worrying, and analyzing. Our sense of reality is shaped by our thoughts and perceptions, which are often based on past experiences or future anxieties. Spiritual awakening happens when there is a shift from mind-centered awareness to heart-centered awareness. This doesn't mean that the mind stops working, but rather, it becomes a tool rather than the master. You start to experience life from a deeper, more present place. Your awareness expands and you begin to see beyond the limitations of your mind. This shift in consciousness allows you to experience life in a more profound and meaningful way, connecting you to the present moment and the divine. 5. Karma and soul growth. For many, spiritual awakening is deeply connected to the concept of karma and the soul's evolution. Over lifetimes, our souls accumulate experiences, lessons, and karma that need to be worked through. Sometimes spiritual awakening happens as a result of this karmic process. It's the soul's way of clearing out old patterns, healing wounds from the past, and preparing for the next phase of its journey. In this sense, spiritual awakening isn't just a personal experience, it's a soul-level transformation that transcends this lifetime. It's the soul's way of growing, evolving, and moving closer to the divine. Each time we awaken, we shed old layers of karma and come closer to our true essence. 6. Divine timing. Sometimes spiritual awakening happens simply because it's time. There's a concept in many spiritual traditions called divine timing, which suggests that everything happens at exactly the right moment for your soul's growth. We may not always understand why spiritual awakening happens when it does, but on a soul level, it's all part of the divine plan. Divine timing often aligns with significant astrological events, energetic shifts on a planetary level, or even global crises. When the collective energy of the planet shifts, it can trigger mass awakenings, as more and more people are called to step into their true selves and raise their consciousness. 7. Awakening to your true purpose. At its core, spiritual awakening is about stepping into your true purpose. It's a process of remembering who you really are beyond the labels, roles, and expectations placed on you by society. When you awaken, you begin to align with the deeper calling of your soul. You start to see your life not just as a series of random events, but as part of a greater cosmic plan. Your true purpose might not reveal itself immediately after awakening, but over time, it becomes clearer. Whether it's to serve others, create art, heal, or simply to live in alignment with your highest self, your purpose is a unique expression of the divine. Spiritual awakening is the gateway to discovering and fulfilling that purpose. 8. The universe's wake-up call. Sometimes spiritual awakening happens because the universe is giving you a wake-up call. When we get too caught up in the material world, in the hustle and grind of everyday life, we lose touch with our spiritual essence. The universe has a way of reminding us that there's more to life than what we see on the surface. This can come in the form of synchronicities, signs, or even challenging life events that force us to reevaluate our path. These wake-up calls are the universe's way of nudging us back on track. It's as if the universe is saying, "Hey, it's time to wake up. You're meant for something greater." Spiritual awakening isn't something that happens randomly. It's a deeply personal and transformative process that occurs when the soul is ready to step into a higher level of consciousness. Whether it's triggered by life events, inner restlessness, or divine timing, spiritual awakening happens for a reason. It's the soul's way of returning to its true nature, clearing out old patterns, and aligning with its highest purpose. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's your experience with spiritual awakening? What triggered it for you, and how has it transformed your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more insights on your spiritual journey.